helps me talk it out when I'm on my live stream. So I took a nap and I woke up and I felt a lot different. I was really, really sad again. Like I'm obviously like so I get happy and sad sometimes, obviously. As you can tell by now, very emotional person. But but that's besides the point. The real point is that I felt bad all day, just felt down. Went to the gym, took a run. You know what I'm saying? Just try to get back into the swing of my life, get back into it. And I took a nap. I went out to eat by myself. I ate a burger, fries, went to bed, woke up, felt different, way different, way, 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 way different. And I've been working really hard lately. Working really hard on like for a while on YouTube. I took like a 2 to 3 week break for real. I wasn't like going hard every single day. I wasn't going hard every single day at all on YouTube. I was doing it a little bit, but like I kind of took a little break because before that I went hard as fuck for like 8 months straight, 9 months straight, and I really just needed a break for a second. So now I was gonna sit here and fucking write some shit down, right? But I don't even I don't want to I want to write it down because I know writing it down helps like your manifestations come true. But like I feel like speaking it to y'all is like more efficient to me because me writing it down, bro, I just like fuck that shit right now. But what I want to do is this, and this is what's going to happen in the future in my life. This is my manifestation that's going to happen next, right? I'm getting, dude, if you look at my social media right now, guys, I've only been doing YouTube for 1 year now. My shit's kind of going up right now. All right, so I'm just going to say all of my numbers, and this is, I've grown this like so, like quickly. And I just like to do this every once in a while. All right, so right now on Twitter, I got 50.2K. 50.2K. My Twitter is just a sexual based audience. So that's where all my OnlyFans money comes in. So I use this I use my Twitter, right? I'll make on my Twitter like a 3-second OnlyFans video. And on that video is a picture of me naked, something with me naked, right? What I'll do with that video, right, is I'll take that video from Twitter, right? Take that video from Twitter and I'll put a link on top and say subscribe to my OnlyFans. So now I have people subscribing to my OnlyFans, right? But this is where it gets crazy. I am so smart with this shit, right? I'm thinking money right now. I'm thinking how to grow myself to create the life that I want to live. It's like I'm just thinking different right now. On my TikTok, I got 76K, right? On my TikTok, I'll make stupid ass videos like this. I'm gonna show y'all. It says mood because I started a Twitter. So now I'm telling people on TikTok to go on Twitter. Twitter's going to OnlyFans. OnlyFans is going to money, right? That's the whole sequence of events of how I do it. So I'll make a video like this, just a stupid ass video, right? And so that gets 3,000 likes. That got 3,000 likes. So that's going straight to my Twitter, right? So then I realized, what do I want to do with YouTube? All right, I got that whole sexual based audience, right? I got my YouTube. I got live streaming. I got what else do I got? What else do I got? I got music. I got music that I really like. I freestyle, bro, and I know that I'm different. I know that I'm different. I'm gonna clip a bunch of shit so y'all will see, bro. But I just know that I'm different. And so I want to produce my music to the highest level. I want to produce my stream to the highest level. Streaming is the next way of living life. What I mean by that is this. It's simply this. It's simply this. When you go on live streams, that's like, all right, that's talking to people in real time. There's power in talking to people in real time because you really connect with your audience. I don't know, it's just different when it's in real time than when it is a fucking recorded thing. It's an emotional attachment that, so I believe the future of social media is live streaming, more real life stuff, more long form content. As you see on YouTube right now, on YouTube, I'm studying the algorithm, right? I'm like if I had to explain myself of who I am and what I'm doing right now in my life, I would say I'm the Mr. Beast of all of social media, because Mr. Beast focused strictly on YouTube. YouTube he focused on. Nothing else, YouTube. YouTube, right? Me, I'm like, okay, how do I push Spotify? Because I want to be bigger than Drake. I got on Spotify. How do I be the best YouTuber? Live streaming is pushing views right now. I'm live streaming and posting shorts. Taking my whole, what I'm going to be doing next, I'm taking all of my live streams and turning them into clips. Clips, clips, clips. So if I stream 12 hours, you know how many clips I have? Oh my God. I watch clips. I'm a person that watches clips. So I'm gonna start mass producing clips at a high level. Boom, 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 boom. Get that shit going. Get that shit going. Like for real, I'm gonna have a whole system just set up and play to really go crazy. What else? TikTok, right? I found out how to grow on TikTok to and I'm figuring out how to be a TikToker. This is what I look at. These TikTokers with these internet personalities, because it's different when you have a niche of a thing. I don't want to be the guy with a thing, because then do that thing and nothing else. Once you get past that, like that, and your personality is the thing on your social media, I feel like that's when you win. For example, Logan Paul. Logan Paul and Jake Paul, or any Mr. Beast, any of these people that their names are the center of attention of them, it just puts you at a higher level, I feel like. And so I've been researching everybody in every single niche that I believe is next. So one person that's next right now, as we see, is this dude named iShowSpeed, right? iShowSpeed is doing live streams. He's pumping out live streams every single day almost. And he's grown really fast on YouTube. So that caught my eye. But the difference between me and iShowSpeed is for kids. iShowSpeed is for kids. I don't want to be for kids at all. I want nothing to do with that side at all. Like 0% of that side. I want nothing to do with that. Like nothing to do with that. I want to focus on the 18 and up, and this is why. I have a vision of the future. My future vision is this. I take my YouTube and I do live streams all the time through my whole day, right? That's what I do right now anyway, right? But at nighttime, I've been doing these late night streams, but I'm doing OnlyFans as well. So what if I were to stream all night with some girls right when I'm about to fucking be done chilling with these girls, and like after we're done chilling, right? I'ma fuck them. And so like the storyline behind, like, if I were to take my YouTube of my stream and then do a sexual thing with them behind the scenes, and y'all can watch it on OnlyFans, I feel like that's different, that no one else is doing. And that's like really put my personal life and mixing it in with all of my social medias. So I'll be living life on YouTube every day while behind the scenes I'm doing OnlyFans and all this stuff. So I'm realizing how to connect the two together, kind of, to make like something crazy. There's all right. So then, right, what I see is these OnlyFans girls, right? These girls that are up and coming on Twitter. So this is the thing that's happening right now. There's a culture switch, right? For a while, a lot of the sexual audience, I would say, was a Pornhub demographic. Most of the time, there might have been a couple sites that people go on. The problem with them sites now is it's not a personal connection, and so porn doesn't do a lot for a lot of people. And a lot of people that I talk to that watch porn are like, it just doesn't do it for me, because like it's just not good. It's just not good. It's like not good. And so what's happening is these people want a more personal connection almost. That's why OnlyFans will never go away right now, because they're watching your personality on the internet, because everyone's scrolling through TikTok now as it is. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's scrolling through TikTok right now anyway, regardless. So you watching your favorite influencer on TikTok, and then you're like, oh shit, they also do OnlyFans. It makes you feel like you're more connected to the situation. Shout out Golden Princess. Thank you for coming to the stream. I appreciate you. Love you all so much. Make sure to like the live as well. Guys, make sure you subscribe. This is my, sorry for no introduction, guys. I'm doing a little, not podcast, you know what I'm saying, but just a little talk through about my next manifestations of my future of my life and the things I've been doing in the past, right now, and in the present, and also in the future. And I'm kind of going over everything, kind of just at like an update, and what I'm thinking about right now. I've come to a lot of clarity, and I've been thinking a lot. And so this is kind of like my podcast that I would be doing every once in a while, whenever I feel like it, off the whim. Because there's things I need to think about. There's things I need to talk about. There's things I need to talk about out loud. And so this is an area for me to do that. So guys, I'm not going to be answering the chat a lot until the end. So if you guys have questions or anything like that, make sure at the end, stay to the end, guys, so that I'll answer all questions at the end. I'm probably going to do this for about an hour. So thank you guys for joining. Subscribe, like everything, and make sure to follow me on all platforms. What's good, Mia? Shout out Mia in the chat. I'll be shouting out people in the chat, though, as I go through, so don't worry about it. I'm just about to get a drink real quick, you know, before I really dive deep. But as I was saying, guys, you know, as I'm doing this OnlyFans thing, right, this is the thing. This is what I see that y'all don't see about social media right now. I watched a video and some girl was talking about it. Bro, a lot of people on the internet aren't making money. A lot of social media influencers that have these big followings aren't making money. And this is the only reason why. There's a simple reason why they aren't making money. They have all these followers, right? They have all these followers on social media, but as they have these followers on social media, they have no way of making money off of it. You don't make money off TikTok. Unless you're a big YouTuber, you're not making that much money off YouTube, which YouTube does, bless you. YouTube is the best one out of all of them, I would say. YouTube is the best one out of all of them money-wise. Then Twitch barely gives you money. Barely gives you money. Twitch barely gives you money. Unless you're like huge, I feel like, and have like thousands of people all the time. Like it's weird on Twitch. And so all these influencers that y'all know, that y'all think are living these great lives, newsflash, they're not, because they don't have any way of making money. The only way these influencers are making money right now are off brand deals. If they're big enough and they're smart enough, merch. But most of the time it's just these random brand deals, and they come, they'll get a brand deal, and then they might not, and then they might get one, and it's like really like weird, and they don't get a lot of money. And when you do brand deals, you're just selling your soul, pretty much. Like, you're just selling your fucking audience to a fucking brand, which is like lame as fuck to begin with. And so right now, I feel like the only way that a lot of influencers are making money, so now I see that all these influencers, pranksters, YouTubers, all of these people aren't making the money that I thought they were making to be millionaires. All of them aren't. And so I was like, okay, who is making the money? And so now I'm seeing on TikTok, I'm scrolling through TikTok, I'm scrolling through everything, right? And I'm looking, and I'm like, okay, what's popping right now? What's popping right now? Girls doing OnlyFans. Every girl and her mama wants to do OnlyFans right now. Just there's a lot more girls than guys. There are some guys, but there's a lot more girls, because every girl knows that you can get rich on OnlyFans. Like, that's how it starts for a lot of girls. That just is what it is. So now I'm like, all right, who's at the top of the game right now of like the new age of this world. And so what I saw, and when I dive deep into these girls that have these large audiences because of porn, and I research them and almost mimic them. And so there's this I'm just gonna go through a couple people. First of all, Lana Rhodes. Lana Rhodes did porn for a while. She's like #1 on Pornhub, blah blah, all that stuff. She still to this day has a very engaging audience. When she posts, she has a very engaging audience because like when you're a porn star, what I didn't realize is they actually like you for actually you. On social media, a lot of people like people because they're motivational. They might like them because of a certain reason, but they never really truly like you for you. And so I feel like OnlyFans is, I feel like once you have a sexual based audience, you have like a strong audience, and then you have the haters. And so now you have a lot of engagement from the lovers and a more engagement from the haters. So that bitch is just boosting up. And so I see another person, Mia Malkova. Here's the thing. These girls are also smart. They're realizing, bro, they're businesswomen now. These porn star girls have these large audiences are like, wait, some of them, the more mature ones, like the ones that really get business, they're like, I could turn this into something like lit. And so you see these Mia Malkova, you see these Lana Rhodes becoming internet personalities on Logan Paul's shit, becoming Mia Malkova does what does she do? Twitch stream. She's all over the internet. Like they're trying to get on the internet. And what I've realized by that is like, okay, all right. So now I see these older girls that were in Pornhub that have these bigger audiences. Let's see who's kind of in my age bracket and see what they're doing. Like those are like the adult stars that already kind of been through it. Now let's look at the girls on the come up at the bottom of the barrel. Not at the bottom of the barrel at all, because honestly, they're making a lot of money. But I'm saying like just coming up. So now we got this girl. I seen her on KSI's pod. I saw her on KSI's Sidemen. If y'all know who KSI is, the KSI and the Sidemen. KS. I'm gonna pull it up. All right, KSI and Sky. So it was a Sidemen tender in real life. And so it got 28 million views, right? And I'm looking at this, it's right here. And they kind of were just like talking to these girls. Where there's one girl in particular, her name was Sky Bree. And so I looked up Sky Bree, right? She's like a OnlyFans girl, right? So, but what I realized about her is, so I looked at her, I was like, how does she market herself? So I found this girl on the come up, right? And I'm like, how does she market herself? She has 200,000 followers on Twitter right now. So I'm like, okay, she has 200,000 followers on Twitter. Like, how is she, like, I know she's making money doing OnlyFans, but how? Like, what is she posting? What this, like, just different little, like, avenues. Because a lot of these social media people are a little smarter than you think. And so I realized with this girl, I was like, okay, Twitter is the new way, because Twitter's like the dark internet now. You could post nudes on Twitter. You can post like anything you want on Twitter, fucking people, anything you want. And so Twitter is the new way, I feel like, to get a Twitter, Reddit. I don't use Reddit, but there's like just a couple areas where you have these big sexual based audiences to tap into. And so I saw that and I was like, okay, I get it. And because this is the thing, she's making every month. She said she just had her best month ever being on KSI's podcast. That's Sky Bree girl. Yo, she made $1 million in 1 month. And I said, whoa. Then I saw the Bad Baby made like millions. I saw Bad Baby made millions. What's good, VR boy? Bad Baby made millions in a day. In a day. And then I started doing the math, and I'm like, I'm just like, holy shit! These girls are easily on the short end. On the short end, these girls are bringing in $50,000 per month. These girls might be bringing in $100,000 per month. Now some don't, but even if you're making 15 grand a month, 20 grand a month, that's like low on OnlyFans, I think. And I said, okay, so the regular influencers aren't making money, but the sexual people are making a fucking ton, right? But when you're in that sexual audience, a lot of people like to, when you're in that sexual audience, a lot of people like to just be like all slutty. I'm just trying to fuck and I'm fucking everything. That's how they have to act because they know when they're on camera that that's an ad for their OnlyFans. So if they act like that, people are gonna subscribe to their OnlyFans. Any video you see of these girls acting like really like slutty and stuff like that, a lot of the times is just because they know at the end of the video, they're like the horny dudes are sitting there like, dude, what's her OnlyFans? Ah. And they're clicking the link below and subscribing to that motherfucking OnlyFans, bro. Over and over and over. And so I saw that, but I didn't want to be the slutty, you know what I'm saying? So me being a regular influencer, like Logan Paul, like I Show Speed, like Aiden Ross, like these internet personalities that are on the come up, like these TikTokers, you know what I'm saying? Doing different, on TikTok, I don't have a niche. I do pranks, I do story times, I do a little bit of everything. So I really feel like I do dances some weeks. Like I really feel like I put myself in that internet personality world. So now when you connect, making a boatload of money from OnlyFans, just like the girls do, and doing, because, all right, this is the thing, guys. No dudes, there's not a lot of straight males that are doing OnlyFans. I hate to say it. You want to know how I know this? Look at every influencer that you see. Like every influencer that you see that you've ever watched. Like they're like even the Sidemen. You see the Sidemen, like, or KSI's whole group with the Sidemen Plus. Like they're just now getting to the point where like they're kind of going into those realms of a sexual based things with a age wall for subscription. And a lot of these people are realizing that, bro, there's only a couple people buying your t-shirts. There's more people wanting to see you naked. Dude, only a certain amount of people are gonna buy the t-shirts, bro. Straight up. I'm sorry to tell you that. Bro. How many people you think bought this merch? And how many people you think bought to see this? I'm be real. What do you think? Do the math. And so, if I could take the sexual money and turn that into an influencer lifestyle, I'm just gonna have a rotating fucking wheel of greatness. Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, oh, so this is the thing. No guys right now are slinging dick on OnlyFans. I was blessed. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was blessed to have a fucking big ass dick. I was blessed. That's not the point though. If I had a small dick, I would not post my shit on Twitter. I would not post my shit on Twitter if I had a fucking little ass dick, bro. If my shit was little, bro, I would be alright. Hell no, I'm not posting that shit, bro. Straight up. But that's not the case. So there's not a lot of dudes doing what I'm doing. I'm almost breaking a barrier. But guys, I'm realizing I have my own business now. I'm officially a business owner. I'm officially a business owner. Really happy about it. I'd like to have a round of applause for that. I'm like legit like Pornhub. That's crazy. That's crazy because now I can do some crazy shit. Nah. Think about it. Bro, now I can do some crazy shit. So this is what's gonna happen long term. I'm gonna make music and be popping like Drake. I know I am. I'm gonna do streaming like a streamer and be a big ass streamer every night like I always do. Streaming's my life. Streaming's my life. And then I'm taking over the sexual world. And I'm gonna be Dream World and Golden World. I'm gonna be like the next like internet playboy. Like for real. Like for real. You don't think of one porn star that you know. That's a dude. You can't think of one. You can't think of a dude that's a porn star guy. You can't, besides Johnny Sins. Unless like you're in it, like you know that shit. Like if you're just like a general public and like you were to ask like people that all watch like Pornhub before, the only person that they might know is Johnny Sins. Honestly. And so I feel like there's a little gap of opportunity for me right now. There's a gap of opportunity for me right now because no one else is going to do it. Everyone else has too much riding on the line. Brand deals, this, that. They all have things riding on the line, so they can't do that. Or else they would, because they know if you do OnlyFans, you're losing your brand deals, you're losing this, you're losing that. You're not for a lot of people want to have a kid audience, because a kid audience, like you're kind of like growing up the youth, and I don't want that shit, bro. I just want to be me, and what I want to do is I want to fuck, I want to smoke weed, I want to travel a little bit, I want to play video games a little bit, I want to freestyle a little bit, and actually just live my life on live. And I feel like I'm creating the next generation of how people live their life on social media. I truly believe that. It's not just me. There's a whole era of people doing it. I'm just a part of the movement almost. And so I believe I don't care what no one says about me, bro. I feel like I'm next, right? But now, this is the thing. You got to look at it from when you have a business plan, you have to look at it from a large scale, like what do you want to do in the long term? But you also have to look at what you have to do every step of the way. Like boom, 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 every step. You got to actually figure out. You got to figure out every little step. And so the steps that I'm going to take to get to the highest level I can get to is this. I can't do everything myself. I'm going to make TikToks during the day. And going on an adventure. I'm going to do an IRL stream as well as sometimes. So I'm either going to do an IRL stream when I go on adventures, or I'm going to make TikToks. So as you get some type of content out of me going on an adventure. At night, I'm going to do my sleep streams, and do all that stuff. But this is the thing. I'm going to hire editors. I found this app on my phone called Fiverr. Shout out Fiverr. They don't even sponsor me. Fiverr, you can hire editors out the ass. You could hire people to clip out the ass. I want to have systems put into play where I have everything kind of set up. I want to have a cameraman when I go out and do adventures. You know what I'm saying? So I'm training a cameraman right now as we speak. I'm training this nigga how to do this shit, right? Because I can't, you know how hard it is for me to find a cameraman, bro? You know how hard it is for me? I feel like, honestly, it's really just hard for me to find a cameraman, bro. Unless I was fucking in, like, Miami or LA or some crazy stuff. Like, oh, man, bro. I really just want to I needed a cameraman for so long. Because when I do pranks and shit, I'd rather just have the mic on me and a cameraman like just this in the cut type shit. That's all I've wanted this whole time. A nigga in the camera, a nigga like this in the cut as I'm fucking got my mic on, chilling. That's all I've wanted this whole time. And I've been trying to find it, and I think I finally found someone that's about it. So I'm trying to train him right now. Eventually I wanna get like I wanna hire somebody to help me make music videos and stuff like that. So now I'm taking my business and I'm about to start hiring a bunch of people so that I can have the whole production go faster, because I like run myself to the ground a lot. I run myself to the ground so much, like all the time I run myself to the ground. And so I feel like if I hired people in my business to help me run it and I had the system set up, I would be in control. Because you see these labels, that's the reason I love to be independent. You see these labels, and when you get on a label, they start telling you what to do. They start telling you how to act. They start telling you, and telling you is just not good. Telling you is just not a good scene. Not a good scene at all. We don't like to tell you. You know, like, I don't want anybody telling me what to do. And so if I'm telling everyone what to do and I'm in charge and I'm on top of the fucking leaderboard and I'm telling everybody what to do, everything will run smoothly. So when I have my mental breakdowns, when I do crash, when I do have days where I can't stream and I'm fucked, and there's just like moments where I'm just not okay, or whatever the case may be, like, I'm not my whole system doesn't break down. And so it's just about actually turning this into, like, it was just my personal social media. Now I want to turn it into, like, not just my personal social media, but like bigger shit. And so another thing that I also like about what I'm doing is I started off on one platform. I started off on just TikTok. But you realize being on just on one platform, you could get banned or something, and then you have a whole problem. And so that's why, you could get completely canceled so nobody sees you, you know what I'm saying, on every platform, just like Andrew Tate did. But he still found a way to do it. I feel like, honestly, being on multiple platforms, you are able to be unstoppable. So, like, for example, if YouTube just fucking, like, shut my shit down, right? And that was my only revenue of income was YouTube. And that was my only marketing strategy was YouTube. I'm, like, back to square one. And so that's why being on Instagram, being on YouTube, being on Twitch, being on Twitter, being on TikTok, being on every platform like that is such a beneficial factor to success long term on these platforms. And so these are all this whole social media world is so new to so many different people. And so there's no real, like, right way. And so it's kind of like in social media, you're just trying to figure it out as you go. And I'm figuring it out. And as I figure it out, I want to rely it to whoever's listening. Because at the end of the day, bro, how I started, as much as me making these videos is for me, what if a kid one day watches my videos? Or not a kid, like, let's say a fucking 18-year-old dude watches my videos. He's stuck in his mom's house. That's a perfect example. He's stuck in his mom's house. Right? Just stuck in his mom's house. Does not know what to do with his life. And he is just fucked. Right? What if he ended up watching my videos? And because he watched my videos go from fucking me in my mom's house crying, being emotional, to me living the life that I want to live and being happy, he'd be like, wow, I'm going to try that. And just the simple fact that he tried what I did, it's going to help him, because the live streams, the 12-hour live streams really help me. What if millions of people around the world end up doing 12-hour live streams because of me? You know what I'm saying? Because if I blow up on YouTube for 12-hour live streams, right, everyone else is going to do 12-hour live streams because everyone follows trends. And if that works, there's going to be people to try it. And once you try the 12-hour things, I feel like that's when you can create your own personality. I've been on camera for so long that I'm comfortable on camera to talk for long periods of time, and it's okay. And my communication skills have got better in person. I've got to dive deeper into my life. I got to talk about therapy and shit like that. And so I've been able to use this live streaming and stuff like that to the best thing that I've ever like felt. And so I feel like this can help a lot of people. You know, I feel like everybody that's on the internet should start with 12-hour live streams to get comfortable with the camera so much that anything else you do is it's just a lot easier. And so I believe, like, if I were to have a university, right? And I were to have a university where I teach social media from beginning to end and where to start and what to do and all that stuff and the steps, I would say start with live streaming so that you can just like get yourself rolling. I don't know. It's just something about it that really is lovely. And so, you know, I'm realizing what I'm doing is so different and it's so new that, you know, I just feel like I'm ahead of my game right now. I just feel like I'm ahead of my game. And, you know, shout out to any, if you ever make it these far in my videos, because, you know, I always was self-conscious and was like, man, nobody will watch these long videos. But then I thought about it. I watch an hour podcast. You know what I'm saying? I watch an hour podcast, so you just never know what people are going to watch and what people like. So I'm never even going to be like, you know, oh, they're not going to make it this far in the video. You know what I'm saying? Then the reason I say that is because I want y'all to have confidence in yourself. You know, I used to not have confidence in myself. Me doing the public pranks, going in front of people and ripping my shirt off, going in public and doing the stupid dances and shit, like, and doing the crazy shit that I do in public, that has helped me, like, more than you can understand, like, break that social anxiety that I have of talking to people and going up to people and talking to girls and going up to girls. Like, I don't do shit like that. I'm like hella dehydrated. Oh, I ran and I sweated a lot. But I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah. Just be like really honestly, like really confident in yourself, guys, because that's important, I think, for success. If you don't believe in it's like this though. If you don't believe in yourself, like who will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself? So if you want to change in your life and you feel like you need change, like, I want you to know, find a way to do it on the internet. If I were to say to anybody right now, find a way to make money on the internet, and someone's going to say, why? I believe that because of this phone right here, and because of AI technology, and because of the technology advancing at a high level, there's not going to be a lot of real life jobs. Even if you have a business, if you don't have an online presence, it's hard to get business unless like it's just hard, because this is why. What's good, Snack? This is why it's hard. And I'll tell you exactly why. I'll tell you exactly why it's hard to have a business in the real world instead of the internet world. The real world versus the internet world is a whole different ballgame. And this is why. And it's this simple. It's this simple. It really is. It really is. So, let's take a lemonade stand. You have one lemonade stand that's out front this house right here, right off, and whoever's running past, you're gonna get the customers from. Whoever's running past, you're gonna get the customers from. You might get 3 people, you might get 5 people, you might get 10 people. Shit, on a good day in a lemonade stand, if you set up in the right spot, you might even get 20 people, right? But now you take that same lemonade stand and you're like, all right, we're gonna put this lemonade stand. All right, let's forget all like the legal stuff about like obviously you can't just bottle up lemonade and sell it in the internet. But let's say in a weird world, like they're like, okay, I'm gonna take this lemonade, right, and I'm gonna put a lid on it, I'm gonna put a little thing on it, and I'm gonna send it to Amazon, and I'm gonna make my own lemonade through Amazon, right, and package it, whatever. Yeah, you can do that. You can eventually do that. There's a lot of requirements, but let's not get into logistics of a fucking lemonade stand. um Hey yo, but let's take that same lemonade stand, put it on Amazon for the whole world, from Australia to Indonesia to America to Mexico to Canada to every state. Like you put yourself on a whole different level. So now you're getting 1,000 people per day. Because think about it. If you're in one little town, to get 1,000 people might be half the town. You know, it might be it might be half the town, and that's like almost impossible. And so I don't. Let's say, okay, but you want to have like a bakery, right? So even if you have a bakery, making TikToks now, going viral on TikTok can make your business go from 0 to 100. You know, so like even, or if you're not on Google Maps, you know, like there's just so many things that you need the internet for. And so I feel like these real life normal marketing strategies of a billboard and this and that is just like obsolete in this new day and age of marketing. I feel like all that stuff is kind of just outdated. And I feel like I know the new way of marketing. Like, fuck this. You know, it started off as a little fucking stupid TikTok shit, but this is actually a lot bigger than just little fucking stupid dances now. This is a marketing strategy to grow every business, to grow everybody to whatever they want to be passionately. And that's what the internet does for you. And it gives you the funding and the audience to do it. So now, let's say you have a business. Now you start putting your personality in it a little more. Now they have that personal connection to y'all and they love your story. You make a story out of it. Now you turn that story into, now they know you. So now you're a personality on the internet and you have a business and now your business is booming. Thank you, Snack. Yeah, bro. I thank you for coming through again tonight. I appreciate it, man. Tonight, guys, if you're new in the live stream or you guys are watching this, just know that this is just a late night. You know, what I'm saying, a little talk. Whenever I feel like I need to talk about some stuff, it's kind of like a meeting with my brain, and so you guys are kind of just meeting with my brain with me. Hold on. So. A lot of going back to the technology and not being able to survive in the real world instead of the internet world, I just feel like the people that are gonna not be poor long term are gonna be these long term creators that make it. A lot of other people, I'm seeing it right now with inflation going up, with people losing, people not wanting to go to work, people not going to these jobs, AI taking over fucking other jobs. Like, what is AI? Oh, for example, you go to McDonald's, they got a little kiosk thing where you could just type that shit in. You don't even gotta go to the McDonald's person anymore. I feel like in that one like example can be used in the entire world. That one example of the when you go to McDonald's, you just click the buttons of what you want instead of going to a cashier. Honestly, going to a cashier is like honestly stupid as fuck. Like, why would I go to the cashier if I could just type it on a screen and be about my day? Like, cashiers aren't even needed. The only reason we still have cashiers is because people want jobs, and so they feel like we don't have some people aren't advanced yet to have those technologies. But as a business owner, if you can have one little kiosk on a phone for a fucking $1,000 you got to pay one time, right, and that shit's just working, or a fucking girl that is your cashier, I'm picking the phone. I'm picking the technology device. And so that's happening to a lot of jobs in the world. And so that's gonna happen more and more and more and more and more until all of that shit's almost automated. And so it's like when we don't have to just fucking work our asses off all the time, and the man and women labor is releasing up. It's like what do we do now as a human race when all of the jobs are kind of being handled for us? What do we do? And that's why I feel like getting on the internet now and getting your personality out there now, building a business now is the right way of the future. Or else it's like, what are these people gonna do? If we have all these AI systems put in play where no one has to work, and not as many people have to work, what are we gonna do? Like, for example, truck drivers, they're going down soon. Truck drivers might, like Tesla trucks, like if Tesla gets it completely autonomous to the point of like we can literally fucking press, all right, the truck needs to go here, right? Click it in, boom, and in the Tesla truck it just goes to wherever it needs to go, right? That's less need of truck driver. There's just so many ways. I can go on and list ways how technology is going to take over jobs. And so it's a scary time for humans because like it's getting harder to survive off for the average person with all the like so the internet people making money, it's different, but like real life people are struggling right now. They can barely survive out there. They can like if you have a regular job at a regular store or a regular thing, like you can barely survive off that shit. You're barely paying your rent, you're barely getting food, and you're barely doing much of anything, and that shit is costing you a lot of money. Every time you go to the grocery store, fucking it's hella money. You might as well go out to eat, nigga. Like it's that expensive now for every little thing. Like every little thing. And so like I feel like, you know, the internet will give a lot of people of creators and a lot of people with a creative mind kind of that freedom to do what they want to do with life. And I feel like that's already happening as we speak right now. And so, you know, I don't like that bug. I don't like that bug. It's a bug. Damn. Sorry. When I saw the bug, it got me off track. Oh, I hate bugs. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. Ugh. I hate bugs and like I hate dead animals. I hate dead animals so bad. The reason I hate dead animals is because I was taking a walk with my dad and he walked me right in. I said, Dad, close my eyes until we get past the dead deer. We were taking a walk and he was like, I got you. So he put me right up to the dead deer and said, open your eyes. And I was like, ah. And it was like, I didn't like that. So now I don't like shit like that. I did not like that moment in my life. I don't know why I remember that so vividly when I was like 7 years old, but I remember that shit. I feel like that's just me making childhood trauma. Like this one time I was taking a walk with my dad. That's what I feel like a lot of people do. I feel like we make our own traumas sometimes. Sorry, I got so off track. That's my ADHD kicking in, you know. ADHD is a great thing, you know. But at the end of the whole scientific AI talk, what I want to wrap up with the AI stuff and technology is, you know, the next generation of people, if you want to survive, buddy, got to be on the internet. I think so. In some fashion. Doesn't matter what it is, some fashion. You gotta do it. So let me smoke this shit real quick, you know, open my mind up. I got some weed, put a little tobacco on top, you know what I'm saying, whatever. And see what we got going on, man.